Aquí tenemos una draga con palas, se llama Rialto Christensen. Vienen de Japón. Ellos construyen durante los años 1960. Now, todo el material que saca de abajo, esta clase de draga, que tienen que poner en esta barcaza especial que puede abrir por abajo como una meja para botar la carga. Y cuando la barcaza está llena, un remolcador va a empujarlo a otro lugar del lago para botar afuera del canal. Here we have an old mechanical bucket dredge by the name of the Rialto M. Christensen. It was built in Japan, I believe, during the 60s. Now, anywhere the bucket dredges are working, all the material which they excavate from the bottom, they have to put in these specially designed hopper barges, which are hinged at the top and can open at the bottom for dumping the material. And once the barge is loaded with the tugboat, they will push it to other areas of the lake away from the canal channel and dump it. Well, right now, there's always been some type of maintenance work, and there's been expansions here and expansions there, but this is the major expansion for the new, bigger canal. Explosives. They always keep explosives near this dredge because sometimes a big rock will get stuck in the bucket that they can't shake out. And when that happens, they have to use a little persuasion. A la izquierda puede ver hay una caja roja flotando. Adentro hay explosivos. Ellos siempre tienen explosivos cerca de esta draga porque a veces una roca grande entra en la pala y no quiere salir. Y cuando esta pasa, tienen que utilizar algo especial. Adelante tenemos otra draga con pala más nueva. Bueno, esta es la draga más nueva que tiene en el canal. Se llama Alberto Alemán Zubierta. ¡Qué sorpresa! Oh! Can't get a suntan that way. Nice crawler. Mira la pala llena de oro y plata. That wasn't very much stuff. Here we have the canal's newest dredge. It's a hydraulic bucket dredge called the Alberto Aleman Subieta, who just happens to be the last outgoing chief administrator of the canal, whose family just happens to own a construction company. It just happens to be involved with the canal expansion. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But as you see, even though this is a newer dredge, they still have to work the same way as the old mechanical bucket dredge. Load that material into these split barges. Now we just got passed by a trawler, and here comes a set across the canal. There are some ships that pay in excess of $500,000. It's conceivable once the canal expansion is done, there will be ships paying up to $1 million to cross the isthmus. And once that happens, they'll make it financially feasible for me to build a competing canal and charge half price. Un yate como este velero paga como $1,000 para pasar de un lado del canal al otro. Algunos barcos pagan más de 500,000 y posible con la amplificación del canal vamos a tener barcos que pagan más de $1 millón. Where's Julia? Well, they're Germans. I guess they didn't understand. Harfig Nugan! The only German I know. Besides, Duncan. And here we have the oldest dredge of the canal, Mindy. She's a cutter suction dredge that's been working out here for 70 years. Aquí tenemos la draga más vieja que tiene en el canal, se llama Mindy. Mindy es una draga que corte de succión que tienen 70 años.
No, yo estoy en estos días ocupado, tengo un grupo que atender.
Clase de draga tiene un brazo largo que pasa adelante y mueve arriba, abajo. Al fin, alguna cosa de hierro con dientes grandes de hierro que hacen rotación para comer todo abajo. Y con una bomba de agua gigante que hacen una succión para sacar todo de abajo y empujar afuera del canal por esta tubería que flota. Wow, their dinghy's got wheels on it, so in case there's no water, they can just drive it down the road. Now, the way these cutter suction dredges work, they have a long arm which extends in front of them, which is connected to the dredge but pivots. And at the end of the long arm is a giant steel cutter head, which turns around and around, chewing up the bottom. And then with a gigantic water pump, they create a suction, and they pump that water down this floating pipeline away from the canal channel. Adelante tenemos un ferrocarril, se llama Ferrocarril del Canal de Panamá, pero el Canal de Panamá no son los dueños, es una empresa de los Estados Unidos, se llama Kansas City Southern. Ellos tienen dos clases de tren, uno especial para cargar contenedores de los barcos y otro puede cargar hasta 300 pasajeros. Normalmente el tren con pasajeros anda, hace viajes lunes hasta viernes, pero también fin de semana cuando hay cruceros. Esta empresa está haciendo la orilla más fuerte no tenemos erosión y el tren entra el lago. Now over here on the bank to the right we have a railroad. It's called the Panama Canal Railroad, but it's not owned by the Panama Canal. The concession is held by Kansas City Southern of the USA. They operate two different types of trains on this rail. A specially designed freight train for carrying containers like the ships do, and a 300. Los árboles van a vivir solos. Aquí en la cuenca del canal tenemos más de 1,200 especies diferentes de los árboles. A la derecha, adelante, puede ver un árbol flaco con corteza casi blanco, se llama guarumo. Los perezosos se gusta comer la hoja de guarumo y gente parece en esta razón ellos mueven tan lento, porque la hoja del guarumo tiene un efecto similar de la hoja de marihuana. Here in the canal watershed, we have over 1,200 different types of trees. Now, on your right-hand side, you see a skinny tree leaning out over the water with a whitish bark. We call this the guarumo. The sloth, which is a vegetarian, likes to consume the leaves of the guarumo, and some people believe that's the reason why the sloth moves so slow, because the leaf of the guarumo has a similar effect as the leaf of the marijuana plant. Whatever effect that is. Now over on our left-hand side, you see a tree with large leaves. Some of them are falling off, and some fuzzy seed pods, and even white flowers. This is the balso tree, and from it you get a very light wood for making model airplanes and gliders that can fly. This is balso wood. A la izquierda puede ver a un árbol que tiene hojas grandes, se llama balso, y produce una madera muy liviana para hacer modelos de aviones que pueden volar. En esta área puede ver varios árboles, tienen una corteza roja, se llama indio desnudo. Quitan sus hojas durante este tiempo, normalmente seco, pero muy posible. Quitan las hojas para hacer una mejor conservación del agua. Abajo de la corteza roja está bien verde porque puede hacer fotosíntesis dentro de su corteza. Los campesinos se gusta hacer cercas que viven con los indios desnudos porque no necesita poner una semilla en la tierra, solamente una rama para producir otro árbol nuevo. Blue heron. It's a juvenile. As it matures, it'll turn a smoky blue. Now in this area you also see trees with a red peely bark. To be politically correct, we call them indio desnudo or naked Indian trees. That's feather, not dot. They get naked during the dry season, which we're in right now. They shed their leaves to conserve water. They're not overly dependent on their leaves because below the red peely part of the bark is very green. The tree can actually photosynthesize in this bark. The natives have a variety of uses for the tree, and one of them is to make living fences. A living fence is a line of living trees with a barbed wire attached to it. The reason they like to use a tree for that purpose is you don't have to plant a seed of it. Just cut off a limb, stick it in the ground, and voila, a brand new tree. This large tree on our left side is a wild cashew tree called the espave. The natives like to use the trunk of this tree for making dugout canoes called cayucos or piraguas.